WFSB, this is an Eyewitness News update.
Hello, everybody, and thank you so much for joining us on this Wednesday, 2nd of August. I'm Roger Susanin with a look at some of our top stories. Former President Donald Trump is being asked to appear in court tomorrow in a historic third criminal indictment. Trump has been indicted on 4 new federal charges, all related to his alleged efforts to overturn the 2020 presidential election. This latest round of charges includes witness tampering and conspiracy to defraud the United States. Trump has repeatedly denied any wrongdoing and has accused special counsel Jack Smith of trying to interfere with the 2024 election. Now lawmakers in Connecticut are speaking out about these new charges. Taking to Twitter, Senator Richard Blumenthal had this to say, quote, "There is something particularly repugnant about allegations that a public official used the levers of power to overthrow an election after he knows he's been defeated. It strikes at the core of our democracy." And Senator Chris Murphy also weighing in, saying in part, he knew what would happen by whipping them up into a furious mad frenzy and sending them up the hill. And happening today, the teenager accused of a Union Station shooting in New Haven will appear in court. Dayron Sanchez is expected to enter a plea to assault charges this morning. Police say that 19-year-old shot and injured a person at the New Haven train station back on July 5th. Tips from neighbors and even his own mom helped lead to that arrest. Also in court, a 19-year-old Meriden man charged with murder. Josue Ortega Torres is expected to enter his plea today. He's accused of fatally stabbing Justin Sloan Sr. back on July 8th. An eyewitness says they saw the 2 men arguing outside of their cars prior to that deadly stabbing. Ortega Torres was eventually arrested after an hours-long standoff with police. And right now, we're working to get an update on the condition of the man who was hit by a tractor trailer in Willimantic. The victim, an elderly man in a wheelchair, was found in the intersection of West Main Street and Cantor Drive. The driver of the truck told emergency crews that the wheelchair rolled into his rear wheels. The victim was flown to the hospital via Lifestar. And state leaders are working to maintain the work being done to fight food insecurity. Lawmakers will meet with advocates from Connecticut Food Share at the St. Vincent de Paul Soup Kitchen today in Norwich to discuss efforts to protect the program's funding in the 2023 Farm Bill. Many Connecticut Food Share's resources come from USDA provisions that are set up in that Farm Bill. And a new urgent crisis center is opening today at the Village for Families and Children on Albany Avenue in Hartford. These walk-in centers provide outpatient services for kids and teens who deal with mental health or behavioral crises. They've designed as an alternative to emergency rooms so that patients can get the immediate services they need. And the Mega Millions jackpot is now up to $1.25 billion after no one hit the jackpot last night. Someone in Texas was very close, though. They were able to match all 5 numbers, but they missed the mega ball. Still, though, pretty good. They made $4 million on that drawing. The next drawing, by the way, is on Friday. Scott?
All right. Hi, everybody. Good morning. 7:03. Let's take a look at the forecast. So we are past our normal peak of 86 degrees. That's from July 14th through the 26th. So today we should be at about 85. Well, we're not going to get there. We're only going to be in the upper 70s, which is just delightful. Early warning dual pole radar scans the state dry. Visibility at a perfect 10. Satellite and radar is dry and cloud-free. Really beautiful start. We didn't break any records this morning, but we did come close. 53 at Bradley, 60 in Bridgeport. So the records will stand, but it was a chilly start this morning. And the day ahead proves to be just wonderful. A perfect 10 out of 10. We're talking about temperatures in the upper 70s, about 5 to 8 degrees cooler than average, with low humidity, more of the same for the immediate shoreline. Let's take you out and show you the statewide tour here. We've got Old Saybrook, just spectacular. More of the same in Torrington. We had that full sturgeon moon this morning. It was just beautiful. And this morning we're dealing with golden sunshine. 61 in New Haven, up from 58. 60 in New London, also up from the upper 50s. So the numbers are starting to rise, and they'll rise nicely into the upper 70s. Now, Futurecast, tomorrow's weather today, shows us an hour-by-hour depiction of gorgeous weather during the day today. Maybe a couple of fair weather clouds around later this afternoon, but not a big deal. Tonight's mostly clear. Tomorrow is another great day of weather with just a little bit more in the way of cloud coverage. This is around noontime, so you'll see partial sunshine during the day tomorrow, and maybe even a period where it just goes mostly cloudy, but then we get back to the partial sunshine by late afternoon into the early evenings. This is 8 p.m. tomorrow night. Then Friday, we're going to be dealing with some trouble. High pressure will relinquish control, scoots up to the north and east, and allows this cold front to come on in. And that means scattered showers and thunderstorms from about 3 p.m. on. Friday evening plans outside are looking a little iffy. So if you have plans on Friday, giving you the early warning, you might have to make some plans. All right. Here are the current temperatures. Oh, Salisbury, you're from 49 to 51. We have no more 40s out there on this particular map. 61 in New Haven and in Bridgeport. Those are two of the warm spots. And as we take a look at Groton, we're talking about 60 degrees there. We are down anywhere from 6 to 7 degrees cooler than 24 hours ago, and the winds are fairly light. They should be out of the south today, and that'll keep the shoreline temperatures a degree or two cooler than where we're headed inland, as opposed to yesterday when we had an offshore breeze. Temperatures along the shoreline were a little bit better than where we headed inland. Dew points delightful in the upper 40s and low 50s. The comfort index is pleasant. All right, so here's the dew point trend. You're going to notice it spikes on Friday and on Monday. Those are our 2 days of unsettled weather. Scattered showers and thunderstorms Friday, scattered showers and thunderstorms on Monday. So here are your headlines. It's a cooler start. Sunny skies today, comfortable. Clouds increase a little bit tomorrow. Not a completely cloudy day. We'll call it partial sunshine during the day tomorrow. Temperatures today top out in the upper 70s. And low humidity. Humidity creeps up just a little bit tomorrow, as do the temperatures after another fairly cool start. Friday, showers and thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening. Saturday, decreasing clouds, lowering humidity. A beautiful day Saturday afternoon. Sunday looks pretty good as well. 84 degrees with mostly sunny skies. Monday, a chance for some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Tuesday looks good. Notice no major heat on this 7-day forecast. That's a check of your early warning forecast. I'm meteorologist Scot Haney, and we'll send it back to you, Roger.
All right, thanks, Scott, and thank you so much for tuning into Eyewitness News. We so appreciate you. Remember, you can get your news and weather updates anytime on the Channel 3 app. Enjoy the weather and have a great day.